Hello, juniors. This is Ms. Bird, Dean of Students, with your CMS required Title IX training. Over the next few minutes, I will go over some vital information. So listen closely as we begin. By the end of the lesson, you will be able to define two types of harassment, discuss what it looks like, and how to safely report harassment after it occurs so all people involved can get the help and support they need. The Safe Space Disclaimer Statement states, this is a safe space for all students. Our school district is committed to making this a welcoming, open space for everyone to learn, grow, and develop. We can do this by showing respect for others as individuals by learning and using their preferred names and pronouns, providing room for each person to explore their own identities and allowing others to define their own identities and to speak for themselves, supporting an atmosphere of learning and growth, and lastly, respecting confidentiality. So what is sexual harassment? Well, the law defines sexual harassment as any unwanted or unwelcome behavior of a sexual nature that makes you feel uncomfortable, fearful, or powerless, and interferes with your schoolwork. Sexual harassment can happen to anyone. What does unwelcome mean? According to the U.S. Department of Education, conduct of a sexual nature is unwelcome when a student being harassed did not request or invite the conduct and regarded it as offensive or undesirable. Protection against harassment. Title IX is a federal civil rights law that prohibits discrimination on the basis of sex, including on the basis of sex stereotypes, in education programs and activities. All public schools and private schools receiving federal funds must comply with Title IX. Gender-based violence and harassment are behaviors that are committed because of a person's gender or sex. They can be carried out by a boyfriend or a girlfriend, a date, other kids, or adults. Under Title IX, discrimination on the basis of sex can include sexual harassment or sexual violence such as rape, sexual assault, sexual battery, sexual coercion, or dating violence. Here are a couple examples of sexual harassment. Sexual comments about a person's body, sexual gestures, sexual or dirty jokes, sexual touching, sexual suggestions or advances, showing offensive sexual pictures, stories, or objects, sexual graffiti, spreading rumors about another student's sexual behavior, talking about one's own sexual activities in front of others, touching oneself in a sexual manner in front of others, and also name calling of a sexual nature. At this time, you will watch a short video on confronting sexual harassment and bullying. Teachers, pause this presentation. Once you have completed the video, return back to this presentation and proceed to the next slide. Welcome back, juniors. I hope that each of you took something away from the video. At this time, you will have a short discussion on what makes it so challenging to report. In groups of 4 or 5, discuss what you see to be barriers for individuals to report occurrences of bullying or harassment. Consider the following question. How do media influences encourage or hinder a person's willingness or ability to report? Give special thought to incidents that may take place in a specific setting, such as your school, your neighborhood, workplace, or even the college campus. Teachers, at this time, Pause this presentation and facilitate your discussion. Once you have completed your discussion, return back to this presentation and proceed to the next slide. Juniors, I hope you enjoyed that time to talk to your peers and also learn a thing or two in the process. At this time, we will complete the rest of our training. So let's see what we are to do if we are being sexually harassed. Do not ignore sexual harassment. Tell the person you do not like their behavior and ask them to stop. If you feel you can't tell them directly, write them a note. You need to tell your parents or guardians and/or tell a teacher, counselor, or administrator at the school. Talk to someone you trust about how you are feeling. Friends, parents, or guardians, siblings, a trusted adult, counselor, or administrator can be helpful and provide the support you need. Tell your teacher, counselor, a principal that you are being sexually harassed. If you are not comfortable doing so, your parents or guardians can. The school has a legal responsibility to respond to sexual harassment of its students. At this time, you have completed your Title IX training. Thank you so much for your time and your participation. Let's make it a great day, Lions.